What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at it again with another, no, not a Copart walk around. No, you thought I was going to say Copart walk around. We're back at it today with another car. We got a new car for the channel, and I'm sitting here looking at it. I've actually, spoiler, I've had it for, I don't know, 3 days now. I've been so busy with everything else, I haven't had a chance to bring it to you. It's one of those cars that I purchased and then immediately regretted. So I really didn't want to do the video for you guys, so I had a little time to sit back, kind of take it all in and come to a conclusion with what I wanted to do with the car long term. And here it is, man. It's well, it's a golf ball. And we got with us today TK from TK's Garage.
What's up, what's up?
Hey, what time did you get to bed this morning?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah, I decided to try to edit some of my footage. Yeah, so I ended up in bed. We worked on that all night. All night long. And you know, we'll talk about that one another time. But I think that one's about ready to go to auction. I was going to paint it, but honestly, it doesn't look that bad.
Nope.
It's running great. It's driving great. I say get rid of it while everything is still doing well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go check out TK's Garage down below in the description box. And here's, you know, I don't recommend you do what I do when it comes to these cars, man. I bought this #1 sight unseen. I never, ever recommend buying a car sight unseen unless you just like gambling.
Not for that amount anyway.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, it came out to, my winning bid was $4,100, and it came out to $5 grand. So I woke up. I mean, quite literally, this is how it happened. Let me wait till the airplane goes over. The benefits of living right next to an Air Force base. He's circling around, so he's gonna come back, so we'll probably have to cut it again. But anyway, don't do what I do, guys. I literally woke up one morning, the auction was starting, and I just happened to pull up Copart's website, and guess what was coming up on the auction block? It was like 2 or 3 away on the auction block, and I was like, ooh, you guys already know. You know, for a long time I've said I wanted a GTO. I've never had a GTO. And I know there's a lot of you going to say this is not the one to get. This is a 2004, which means it's the 5.7 LS1. Boo. Well, let me tell you something. The LS1 is a great engine. It's always been a great engine. It's a tried and true engine. And just like with any LS engine, it's easily moddable, guys. Don't hate on the 5.7. It's a great motor, okay? It's not a 6.0. Whatever. I don't care. I always wanted a GTO. I like the body style. I think it's aggressive. It's mean. And I think the best part is it's really a Holden Commodore, if I'm not mistaken. It's an Aussie car, man. It's from Oz. It's from the land down under, man. It's a unique car. I absolutely love the GTO, and it's one of those cars that I've always wanted and I've never had the privilege of owning. So when I saw it on the auction block, it started out at about $3,800, and I was like, nope, that's mine. Pure sale. I had to have it. I ended up getting into a little bit of a bidding war with somebody. I bid it up to 41 and I got the car. Here it is. I'm happy. At least I was happy. It is a 6-speed manual transmission, which makes it so much more fun to drive. I knew that it had hail damage. It was properly listed with hail damage. I didn't care. But now I'm going to show you how bad the hail damage really is. 170,000 miles on the odometer, but I will say this for it, it doesn't leak a drop of anything. I even put this car in my driveway and let it sit. It hasn't leaked a drop. The window tint is peeling all over the place. Window tint bubbling and just peeling. Ugh. There are major dents. I'm sure you've already seen them, guys. The sun's out. It's a bright and shiny day. There's no way you can't. It looks like someone just pelted rocks or ball peen hammers at the car.
Tiger Woods had a bad day and decided to shoot at your car.
Yeah, it's I knew it was hail damaged. I just didn't know it was this badly hail damaged. It's rough. Now, you know, the hood can be replaced, not a huge deal, but that's assuming you can find parts. Parts for these cars are pretty rare, and they're also pretty expensive.
Yep.
So,
damn, I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, it's got dents. I mean, everything. This whole side of the car is just a wrap. And then the pillar is a wrap. And then the roof is a wrap. The trunk, it's got damage, but compared to the rest of the car, it actually looks pretty good. The driver's side actually looks great. The driver's side looks really, really nice. The tires are in what I would say is average used condition. They're not horrible, but they're definitely not great. We'll go ahead and pop the hood, show you the interior. Typical, you know, plastic GM of this era. It's you know, it's rough. Stitches are separating on the driver's seat right here, but it's not actually ripped up. You could probably sew that back together and make it look a whole lot better. Honestly, the interior of this car is one of the better interiors I've seen in a GTO. It's a little faded, it's a little worn, but for the mileage and definitely for the year, not too bad. Back seats look really nice. The carpet looks nice. Pop the hood for you guys, and I'll show you that beautiful 5.7 LS1 under the hood. Somebody has put work into it. It does have SLP loudmouth exhaust. It has cold air intake. What is this? This is Typhoon intake systems with K&N filter. So it's got the cold air intake. It's got the painted valve, or the painted, I don't know what you call. They're not rocker covers. They're just plastic covers that go over the valve cover. Yeah, engine covers. It's got the strut brace. And the best part is down here, long tube headers. Long tube headers run into that SLP exhaust, man.
Now look at this stuff where it's stamped. That's not normal.
Yeah, it does have some stamping on the head. I don't know if the heads are stock or not. They could be. They may not be. You know, honestly, I don't know enough about these to really tell you one way or another. I would like to know, though. I wonder if it's got aftermarket coils under here. Nope. Nope, looks like the coils are stockers. Nice, nice, nice exhaust, though. Somebody put some work into it, and somebody obviously really enjoyed it. Where's the strut brace and everything, man? There we go. It goes somewhere around there. The shocks are bad. The struts are bad. We even got some cool stuff in the trunk here. Let's take a look at what we got back here, and then, of course, I'll fire it up for you. And we're going to do the unthinkable. We're going to take a car that we know absolutely nothing about. At all. And yeah, we're going to drive it about 150 miles down to AR headquarters so that we can put it on the lift and take a peek underneath and see what's going on under there. We've got some oil, came with it. It's nice. Got some deck school, came with it. In fact, that's brand new, hadn't even been opened yet. That's nice. We got a spare window for it.
Which I'm wondering why.
I don't know.
Unless they wanted to get rid of the tinted ones, because this one looks like it's stock with no tint, and that one looks like crap.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal was. It came with a pile backup camera, which I'm not going to bother with. A little jar of screws. Came with an axle. Not sure why it's got an axle. Either that's an old one when they had it replaced, or they were going to replace an axle with that one. What do we got here? We got food.
Noodles!
Okay. Free to a good home, guys.
Wait a minute, is it jelly?
Rice, noodles, and dressing. Okay? And cans. Yeah, free to good home. I'll leave it sitting curbside pickup for you. Sweet corn. I actually like sweet corn. I'm not going to eat anything coming out of this, though. No, kidding, guys. I want to throw all this away. Let's see what else we got in here. We've got a caliper.
So there's the rest of the exhaust.
Hanger right here. We got a caliper right here as well. Okay. Wideband and voltage gauge pod. One of the exhaust tips. One. It's supposed to have two. One is missing. And the other one is sitting here. So the exhaust is kind of hanging out way under the trunk there. Let's throw this back in here. There we go. Find yourself a nice home. And I guess the only thing left to do is to well, I hope I don't break that. Easy now. Yeah, there we go. The only thing left to do is fire it up. Let you guys hear it. It actually sounds really good. We'll take it for a drive. The air conditioning works, which is pretty surprising. Uh-oh, I lost the key.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. There's only one. Here we go.
God.
She sounds good, man. The clutch is very strong. Strong clutch. Both windows work. As far as I can tell, everything works. It's got a nice touchscreen radio right here. Glove box, you know, you got a few little doodads in there. Windshield's got a crack on it. It's not horrible, but it does have it. Let's listen. Yeah, that Cobalt flew through here earlier. Did you see him?
No.
That Cobalt came up here earlier, flying down this road, revving his fart can muffler.
Fart can Cobalt.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I did that just for him, man, because he's a. Anyway.
Bum ass.
Yeah, yeah. Hey. Anyway, listen to her, man. She sounds good. Listen to that. Oh, TK's gonna give it a little gas. Rice Krispies. Man. Snap, crackle, pop. The exhaust sounds nice. Look, so I don't know very much about the GTO. You know, obviously I don't. As I said, I've never had one. And I thought when I saw it, I was like, you know, I think I overpaid for it because I paid $5,000 for this car that literally looks like a golf ball. And it needs struts, it'll need tires, you know, basically all the normal crap. It needs an entire body, you know, it needs a whole body. So I was kind of bummed about it, and I didn't want to do a video about it right away when I was upset with myself for purchasing it. But I'll tell you this, I don't care how ugly it is. When you take this bad boy on the road and you start running through those gears and you're smashing on that accelerator and you hear that LS1 revving up, man, in the higher RPM range, you hear that exhaust just cracking and popping, it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, I think she's running rich.
A little bit, but
yeah.
it's not bad.
We got a check engine light on. That's right, we do have a check engine light on, and I've got the scanner, so we'll definitely run a diagnostic on it as well and try to figure out what is going on with her. You can smell it right here, guys. She runs super rich. So I'm gonna bet oxygen sensor or something like that. But let's shut down this video and let's take it for a ride. Let's get it out on the road. Let's take it on the highway, get it up to speed, and cross your fingers we make it there and back. No backup plan. All right, well, we got her on the highway for the first time. No lie, I've never taken it on the highway before. I've never had it up to highway speeds before, but not without you guys. And I'll be honest with you, even with the bad struts and the bad shocks, it's smooth. The steering wheel does set a little bit to the left, but so do I. I've never had any complaints, so you can see she does. If you take your hand off the wheel, she will drift a little bit, not hard, but just a tad bit to the left. So we definitely have an alignment or maybe a suspension issue aside from the struts, maybe tie rods or something like that. The steering doesn't shake, the car is not vibrating, and the fact that you can hear me talking to you in this car with this ridiculous exhaust really says a lot. There's not really a drone. I am in 6th gear, and we're doing about 75 miles an hour. We're just shy of 2,000 RPM. Temperature's good. The only warning light on is the check engine light. Honest to God, like, you can look at the steering wheel and see how smooth it is, guys. This car rides great. I'm gonna have to have you guys comment below and tell me what you think we should do with this car, because I'm torn. Part of me is like, hey, you know, we got it, let's make a video or two, have fun with it, and then let's throw it through the auction, get rid of it, give it to somebody else. Somebody else can get a good deal on it, because let me tell you something, you're not gonna buy a GTO for $5,000. Nope. You're not. And you're definitely not gonna buy a 6-speed manual GTO that runs and drives very well for $5,000. It just doesn't happen, guys. It doesn't happen. But I guess I got kind of lucky on this. Even though the body looks like a golf ball, it still runs and drives. And I've told you guys this before. I have no issues driving hail damaged cars. None. All right, you guys got to hear this snap, crackle, pop, right? I'm going to give it a little throttle. Listen to this.
Damn it, man. Damn it. There it goes. Yo, woo-hoo! God, the torque, bro.
It's crazy, man. Love it. And it lets you shift into to first gear
While you're at 70.
Yeah, while you're still. Well, I don't know. That's a good thing. Damn, look at those poles hanging out the back of that. I don't want to get behind him.
That's some Final Destination shit
Yeah.
right there. He got impaled by some conduit.
Oh, the shifter came off. Look.
I'm done. Yeah.
Wow.
The whole knob just came off.
That threw me for a loop, man.
You thought the whole shifter came out like, oh shit, we can't.
Dude, I went to shift and the top came off in my hand, and I was like, no.
Oh man. This is what's fun about driving these fucking cars an hour. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah, boy, we see what other surprises lie ahead. Wait, let me put some distance between me and this guy with the poles here. I had to let you guys hear this, man. She sounds so good.
Sounds like a fucking NASCAR, bro.
Yeah. It's a fun car. And that exhaust.
Yep.
Dip.
Just eats it.
Oh. Not bad. Well, guys, we made it. Now let me tell you something. This car had no issues.
Record time.
And I mean, we hammered on it and hammered on it and hammered on it. And it just took the abuse all the way up into the red line, and the car didn't care.
Car said zero fucks.
Yeah, the car just did not. What's up, Elkie?
Yep. I'll put this powertrain in that.
That car is not worth it. Well, hopefully it picked up all that audio. I'm pretty sure it did. It's probably just going to be a little bit quieter than it is now. I left my mic, because I got out to take a thumbnail. I left my mic sitting in the center console. I'll be honest with you guys. Well, the bumper's coming off a little bit on this corner here. It looks like it popped out of the tabs. Yeah, it just popped out of the clips, and there's another clip there. I'll come back here in a little bit, see if I can straighten that out. But I'm telling you guys, she handles the corners like nothing I don't want to say like nothing I've ever driven.
It sticks though.
Yeah, it sticks. It definitely sticks. Like, this is one of the most fun cars that I have driven in a long time. And it just kind of blows my mind that it's an old car. This is old. It's a 2004. It's got 170,000 miles on it. The suspension You know, the struts and the shocks they're shot. They're shot. But you can bust corners in this thing like it's nothing. You can get that back end loose and you can get right back into it as soon as you want to, man.
It feels really planted, like
it is.
Like German shit.
Yeah.
Like it really sticks.
This car will let you have as much fun as you want with it. It doesn't mind being wrapped up into the red line all day long, man. Like you could run at 5,500, 6,000 RPM all day, and she'll just scream down the road. Then you let your foot off that accelerator and you hear that pop, 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 pop. Oh my God. I guess we need to get it up on the lift. So let's take a look underneath, because after all the hammering I did on it coming down here for about 65, 70 miles, if it's not leaking something or smoking right now, it's just not going to. It's not going to, because I didn't give this car any leeway, man. Like I just took it out on the road, know nothing about it, and put it on the highway, then smashed it around a bunch of corners and a bunch of curves on these back roads here. And everybody that saw it was just like, whoa.
Yeah, they were like, what the fuck?
Whoa.
And then even the people on the bridge were like smiling.
Yeah. Yeah, the car makes people smile, even though it looks like a golf ball right now. So, you know, I'm still not sure what I want to do with it, guys. I'm gonna, like I said earlier, you guys got to comment below. The body work on this one is honestly what just kind of turns me off from it. I don't mind driving it with hail damage, but at the same time, I do kind of like cars that, you know, look nice. I mean, I feel
you don't want to drive something like this all day.
No, I don't want to drive something like that all day. We could run it right back through auction. Like honestly, the car doesn't need anything to send it through auction. It runs, drives, cold air, everything seems to work on it. So we could run it right back through auction. And hell, maybe somebody in the Rust Belt or something like that, or I bet these are hard to find right now. I'll bet these are really hard to find. I guarantee you they're expensive if you can find them. And you know, maybe this would be a cheap alternative for somebody that maybe wanted one, but they don't mind putting a little bit of work into it first. Because honestly, I've had a ton of fun with it today, and I bought it on a whim. It's an impulse buy. But the truth is, I got so many other projects around here, man, that need my attention. The last thing I need is another one. But I couldn't not get it. I had to have a GTO. I had to drive it. I'm having fun with it. I'll play with it a little more, and then we might send it to auction. But drop your comments below right now. Tell me what you think. Should we just send it to auction, let somebody get a really good deal on one, you know, that maybe otherwise couldn't get one at all? They can do the work on it, or should we
send it to IA, right?
Yeah. Or should we keep it and I'm really not for keeping it, but let's see what you guys think. I'm gonna get the garage open, we'll get this thing on the lift, and let's take a look and see what it looks like underneath. All right, we got the goat up on the lift. I'm gonna raise it up here in a minute. I also heard, I heard Michael pull up. He's got a subscriber with him that came down here to visit him and myself, and I think Austin Carr. I haven't met him yet. Dang, man. Look at this. All the dang money, and I can't get myself a damn pair of shoes. Let's go see what they got going on in here.
Long time ago?
Well, you did good, TK. You got it right up on here, man.
Well, that's because, you know,
we got Michael from Santa's Workshop.
Hello, hello.
How's it going, man?
Doing all right. Randy?
Hey.
This is Brandon Wyckoff.
Brandon, nice to meet you, man.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you too, man.
This is TK. I'm sure you know him.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
And the goat. Got the goat down here. I tore the hell out of this thing on the way down here. Yeah. We're going to get this shop cooled off a little bit, and we'll climb underneath it and see what she's doing. All right, so I promised you guys an underside look at her, and immediately as we walk up to it, you should be able to see that beautiful SLP logo on those resonators. That's why the exhaust sounds so good. I'm telling you, I had the same exhaust system on that $400 Mustang GT that I spent $4,500 putting back together and then sold for $5,000. Exact same exhaust. And I'm here to tell you, it wasn't sponsored. They made me pay full price for it. So thank you, SLP. But I'm going to tell you right now, this exhaust is the way to go. Like it doesn't matter if you put it on a 4.6, you 5.7, 6.0, 6.2. This exhaust is amazing. So I figured I'd give you guys a quick look underneath. It is missing the straight pipes. As I showed you before, we have one that comes out, but the second pipe is missing. So neither one of them are hooked up. Here's your limited slip differential. And there's your axles, your suspension, sway bars. This is fully adjustable rear suspension too. This is a very, very nice independent rear suspension. Very nice. No major leaks that I can see. The exhaust is coming off of its hanger, or it came off its hanger right there. Looks like it came off its hanger over here. We do have our rear O2s. We have our front O2s. Here is our, well, look at that. First of all, see that? You can't see it, can you? See that blue up there? That's a short throw shifter. So I was right. It definitely has an aftermarket shifter in her. And it's a little damp, but nothing under here is soaking, dripping wet. Everything under here looks pretty good. The rack and pinion looks like it may have a slight leak. It's actually got a drip right there, about to drip. Same thing on the other side. So the rack seals are blown. The good news is this is a relatively easy rack to change. Okay, so unexpected battery failure there on the GoPro. Thank you very much. We were talking about the rack and pinion here and how the gearbox actually goes through the headers. So it looks like, you know, your through bolt, your pinch bolt, I mean, is right there. So that's easy to get to. The rack bolts are here, and your tie rod. So the rack and pinion on this actually looks really, really easy to change out. As far as down by the motor, nothing's leaking under there that I can see. I see a nice blue oil filter above the skid plate here. She looks relatively good. I mean, considering, again, it was a $5,000 car. And considering, again, it's got 170,000 miles on it, she actually looks to be in pretty dang good condition. You can see we've got either the pinion seal has been leaking, or one of the seals over here. It looks like it was actually this seal over here was leaking some grease from the rear diff. Drive shaft looks to be in pretty good shape. She looks good under here, guys. She looks good. I feel like this was a pretty good deal. I do. I think this was a great deal on a car that's just something you could have a lot of fun with, and you don't have to care too much about it. So there it is, guys. The dirt cheap, for what it is anyway, for being a GTO, for having an LS engine with a 6-speed manual transmission, $5 grand. You guys can comment below and tell me what you think. Do you think it was a good deal, even though it looks like a golf ball? It's still just as fun as it was the day before the accident. Well, hail damage, accident, whatever. You can still get in it and rip the tires off. Traction control does turn off. Ask me how I know. It will spin the tires all day long. It sounds like a monster going down the road. And what do you think? $5 grand, I'd say it's probably half, between 1/2 and 1/3 of what you would pay for one of these retail with a clean title. So I guess it's, you know, opinions are going to vary, but I feel like this was actually a really good deal. And when I first bought it, I was really disappointed in myself. I felt that I paid way too much. And then when I started looking online for them, I quickly came to the realization that this car is awesome regardless of its appearance. All right, so we promised you we'd change the oil in this old girl, and I will do that now. I'm curious to see what it's going to look like.
Milkshake?
I don't think it'll be milkshake. Better not.
What happened, hot?
It's just nasty. Cobwebs and all kinds of crap all over this.
Is it Crypt Keeper nasty?
Inside joke. I wouldn't know. You'll have to tell me. All right, watch me spew this stuff everywhere, man. Oh, wow. That is awful.
You got that Texas tea right there, bro.
That is awful.
Wow, that stuff is like...
I mean, look at my hands, man. See if I can get this in the light here.
That's not a good look at all.
Look at that.
Hell no.
Yeah, no.
I mean, that is...
That's a no.
That's a no bueno.
And that oil's looking like...
Oh, wow, smell this.
Gas? Yeah.
Smells like gasoline in it?
It smells flammable.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's gasoline or carb cleaner or a combination of a few things.
Explain why the oil is so thin.
Look at that, dude. I mean, this is...
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Well, we'll let her drain out fill her up some fresh oil. She might run great after this.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, that oil is. Got a little bit of a smell to it.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Smell like gasoline.
Yeah, smell that.
fluids.
It smells like all kinds of stuff, man.
Other fluids than just oil.
Yeah.
We're using some Rotella. Or this isn't Rotella.
Dello.
Damn. Whatever.
Same stuff.
It's diesel oil. 1540. I use this stuff because I heard Derek over at Vice Garage says this stuff is great for old cars. It's got all that stuff for your camshafts and everything. They're camshafts, like I'm dealing with multiple camshafts. Yeah. So we're just going to put some of this 1540 in her. Kind of slow like. And we'll fire it up. See what it sounds like.
Gotta love it when it's thick. With a couple C's on the end.
What you know about that, Austin?
Yeah.
I see, you know, I like thick
You
with
like
a
it
couple
thick,
extra,
huh?
He said
couple
he,
likes
extra
it
he
C's.
said he likes them thick with a
With
couple,
a couple
C's.
C's on the end.
Y'all send him a DM. You can find him
Wait,
at.
no. Wide body everything. What do you mean? We're talking about cars now. Or whatever you want to put in.
Austin's DMs are wide open. Y'all can,
What's your Instagram, Austin?
Shoot, man. I don't upload videos on Instagram.
no, it's not about uploading. It's about
It's
getting.
AC_S_auto, but I mean.
Oh, so see? Austin's saying hit him
Yeah,
up.
he's like, yo.
I
hit
am
'em up.
not. Wide body pictures
up.
only of cars.
Videos in the DMs only, lady. That's all I'm
No. I might get in a lot of trouble.
saying. It's all good, bro. We're trying to save you.
Don't say that too loud. Somebody might get pissed.
We're trying to help you get there.
Let's see.
Oh my god. And this is what we do when we're working on cars.
What was that?
I might need to head out.
You go like, who's that TK assholes in town? No, you can't go over there.
That's exactly what
I gotta
he
make
said.
sure none of this goes on my channel. Santa's a pervert. No, I'm a provert. I'm good at it. Damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh, the pervert's right there.
Well, what do you mean? I told you guys about some sketchy internet shit, and now I'm the pervert. What do you mean?
You told me about things I'd never heard of, and I thought I was bad.
Whoa, Santa told you about some tentacle stuff.
Yeah, but
You
you.
didn't tell me nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Austin told me everything I know about this perverted internet stuff.
What was it? 2 dudes, a sledgehammer, and a laptop or something? I was like, what the fuck?
I don't even know.
Dude, just sledgehammer and all.
I go, what? What? Huh? I was like, that's a thing? All right.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's something like that on the internet. It probably came out of Russia.
I guarantee you say it loud enough, someone will have it on there.
Yep.
Yeah, already done.
They're listening right now on the iPhones.
I'm gonna bet money that is right where it needs to be. The oil filter's already full, so she shouldn't need anything else.
Terrible. I'm getting charred boiled like it's fucking Burger King. Damn.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Boy, it's clean.
Yep.
Wow. Wow, this is some really good engine oil they put in here.
I can't get it in the hole. Come on. There we go. Damn. That's a long one. All right.
Oh,
GoPro going? Yep.
All right.
You gonna fire her up?
Let's see what it sounds like. I fully expect with this fresh oil and filter that it's going to run perfect on all 8 cylinders. It's not going to tap or knock anymore. The tires are going to be good enough to drive home on. Let's find out. We'll let her sit here and warm up for a little bit and see if she wants to do any more tappy. That oil was bad. That oil was
Real bad. Yeah.
so this definitely can't hurt it any.
Nope. She's fucking shit.
Yeah, old school cars with that old school electronics.
God damn.
Well, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. We're still at the shop, obviously. I did a little cleaning. See what you think. It's still kind of cluttered in here, but it ain't too bad. We got the floors cleaned up for the most part. I got all the tools organized and picked up and everything. And everything is pretty much cleaned up, as good as it's going to get tonight anyway. I am going to get out of here because it is a long drive home in, oh hell, what is it, 2 o'clock, 2:30? 2:30, here we go again. I feel like we're leaving early today though.
It's earlier than yesterday.
Yeah, we're getting out 2:30 in the morning. We're getting out of here a little early tonight. I fixed some of the plumbing in the house, cleaned up the house a little bit, and then found out the hot water heater, which is brand new, doesn't work. The thermocouple isn't working. Pilot light lights, but it won't stay lit, so there's no hot water to wash my rags and stuff. Got to figure that out, but I'll do that probably tomorrow. We're going to come back down here and meet up with Santa's workshop, and he's going to come get a couple parts for the GMC Caballero, whatever. He's going to come get some of these parts, and for tonight, we're done. Again, I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. Big shout out to TK's Garage right here. Go check him out in the link below. We had Santa's Workshop here, Austin Carr here today, and our subscriber, I forgot his name. I'm bad with names.
Me too. Brandon, I think.
Brandon? I don't know either. It's 2:30 in the morning. Anyway, it was great meeting you. Sorry I forgot your name, and please don't take it personal. I am horrible with names. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Share the video with your friends if you think somebody would enjoy it. Tell them what you think of the GTO. Personally, I think it runs and drives. I feel like it's good just send it to the auction, man. Let somebody else take it. That's probably what I'm going to do, but I'm definitely interested to see what you guys think in the comment section down below. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Auto Auction Rebuilds. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all very soon in the next one.